Hi everyone, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Grocery Land. This week, we spent $60. So I normally aim for around 50. There's two of us, and we typically aim for $25 per person. I am loose around the budget, unless I'm doing a challenge, then I'm a little more firm on the budget. But I am loose around the budget. So we aim for $50. Most times we hit very close to 50, and this week we rolled in at 60. I was not prepared to shop. I bought a bunch of random things this week. So this just shows you when you are not prepared, when you don't have a list, when you haven't looked at the flyers, things can very easily get out of hand. And I know $10 in the grand scheme of things is not out of hand. But it's a little unusual for me to just kind of randomly buy a bunch of items. So you can check out the couple shops that I did, check out the groceries that I was able to get and the meals that we had. And you will see one of the days I didn't record the meal. We had guests. We had burgers for supper. So it was burgers, home fries. And so we made the burgers, we made the home fries, and they brought a bag of onion rings. So that is what we had that night. Sorry, everybody. With company, I just didn't do the video. And on one of the other nights, I almost didn't do a video. You can see that I took the video with the plate sitting on my lap. I was in the living room. We were getting ready to watch some TV. So check out what we were able to get this week. I haven't even done a full grocery shop this week. None of these items were thoughtfully planned out on a grocery list. I've spent $32.94 so far. I shopped back at Sobeys. I picked up one more box of the 99-cent holiday crackers. We were looking for black bean burgers to try when we did the plant-based week, and I had a hard time finding them. I did find these ones at Sobeys, and they were on sale for $4.99, but there's only two burgers in there, so two burgers for $4.99. We're going to try those. And then also, this sweet kale salad was $3 even. These big packs like this are normally $8.99. So it comes with a bunch of different things inside of it, including salad dressing. So that's exciting. The eggs are farm fresh eggs that I got from a colleague, $4. Then I shopped at Superstore, $4.99 for the natural, fully cooked maple leaf pork breakfast sausage rounds. $3.99. This was a special Optimum card holder, I guess, promotion, but it was exclusive to my my PC Optimum card. So $3.99 for the cheese. And then I got this in a flash food purchase. It was $2.49 for the everything bagel hummus. And this came from Costco, $8.49. I am really questioning whether I need this huge, large jar at $8.49. I was pricing them at Superstore. The jars weren't as big, but they also weren't as expensive. So I'm thinking that perhaps that might be something that I transition towards. Buying in bulk is great, and it's often cheaper, but if a smaller size is much, much more sensible for your family use, then maybe the smaller size is the better buy. Anyways, I have just under $20 left for some fresh items, or if anything happens to be on sale this week, I do need to go through the flyers, which I haven't done yet. So one fresh item, the salad, and some pantry supplies, and just some random things like sausages and black bean burgers that I don't necessarily need, but now we have them. Today we are going to have salad for supper out of the salad kit. It came with all of these interesting toppings, but we not only are going to have this, we're each going to have a hard-boiled egg with our salad for some extra protein. Salads for supper tonight. Poppy seed dressing that came with the salad kit for the handsome one. And I just used an oil-based dressing that we already had in the fridge because I'm super fussy. We are going to make our first smoothie with our oat yogurt and our holiday nog. We're going to include a banana, some spinach, some frozen strawberries that I need to thaw somehow to get in there. We are almost out of protein powder, but there's definitely enough left to do this smoothie, and we are going to add in some of the cocoa acai booster. If I think of anything else, I might throw that in too, but for now, this is it. So opening the pack, this seems quite solid. I'm assuming this is how it's supposed to be, so I'm going to give it a stir. This is my first experience with oat yogurt. I've got everything in there. You can see my strawberries are still frozen. So we are going to give this a good blend and see how this turns out. It took a little extra blending, but it turned out nice and smooth, so that's great. Looks pretty chocolatey from that cocoa. So this was my actual grocery shop this week. I had a couple things that I wanted to pick up in particular. I spent $27.82, added to the $32.94 that I already spent, brings my grand total this week to $60.76. Let's get to it. I shopped at 3 stores: Sobeys, Avery's, which is a local farm market, and Superstore. The other night, the handsome one had a big snack fest in the middle of the night, and he asked me that if I went back to Sobeys, if we could get a couple more boxes of the holiday crackers at 99 cents to pick those up. So I got 2 of them. And I also feel that it's pretty sensible every time I go in to get something at Sobeys, if I just pick up one of the holiday nogs or 2 at 49 cents plus the 10-cent deposit. They are shelf stable, so I don't have to store them in my fridge. And the expiration date is good until May. It just makes sense to have these on hand now. I can use them in recipes as a milk substitute. I can use them in smoothies, which we make a lot. So it just seems very sensible to pick some up. So I got 2 more. On my actual grocery list was apples. Sobeys had $5.99 a bag, but it was buy 1 bag and get 1 free. And they had Macintosh and Cortland. So each of the bags was 3 pounds, and I got 1 of each. And they also had blueberries on for $4.99. This is one of those little flat packs. It says it is a pint, or 551 milliliters. I find it really odd. Some companies market blueberries and by weight, so by grams, and some by volume. Very interesting. Anyways, my grand total at Sobeys ended up being $14.15, but I used some fast fuel coupons to bring the actual out-of-pocket cost down to $9.99. So that was great. I shopped at Avery's. They had strawberries on 2 for $5. And when I asked, do you only get them for that price if you buy 2? How much is 1 single package of strawberries? They were $2.49. These look to be in really good condition, so I'm happy about that. My shop at Superstore was a total of $15.34. They had oranges on for $6.49. So with the 50% off sticker, I got those for $3.24. the granola, and I spent quite a lot of time hemming and hawing over which granola to purchase. We've never purchased granola before, and I thought that this might be something good for us to start having with some yogurt, with some berries, hence the blueberries and the strawberries. This was on my actual shopping list this week. And I ended up getting this package. So it's Blue Menu granola, PC brand, 475 grams. And it was regular price, $3.99, not on special. I did actually do a bit of reading of the ingredients on the back. How many carbs, how much protein. And this gave me the best bang for my buck with the best value for the ingredients. Let me just flip this around. So this was, per 1 cup, 95 grams of carbs, 24 of those being sugar and 14 fiber, 13 grams of protein. So I'm probably not going to be eating 1 cup of this at a time. I thought that worked out okay. I did a lot of looking, and maybe I'll find something better next time, or maybe we might like a different kind better. They still had the honey, a couple bottles of the ginger flavored honey left. So that was 99 cents. I picked up another one because we use honey in recipes, and for that price, again, that will last on my pantry shelf. And I was curious where this was from, because of course there's lots of local companies, and I was very surprised to see that this was a product of Australia. So that's pretty cool. I got hot dog buns for 50% off. They were $3.69. So 50% of that. I got more pita wraps. They were $2.49, so 50% off of that. And we have been using those to eat the hummus. So we've just been ripping them into pieces and using them to scoop out hummus for snacks. And I also got a flatbread, and it's a package of 2. So 2 flatbreads. And that was $3.09, 50% off of that. And I also bought grapes. The grapes were on for $2.49. So here's a tip. I'm sure everybody knows this. The packages were really huge. And grapes actually weigh quite a bit. There's a lot of water content in grapes. So what seems like a regular package can actually end up costing $6 or $7 when you take it through the cash. I didn't want a full package, so I just got one of the produce bags, and I separated out a small amount so that we could have some. And when it rang in, it's actually a pound even. It rang in for $2.49. So all of these together with all of the other items I've already gotten, $60.76 this week. So I am at Bulk Barn looking at the granola, and it is definitely a better value buying the box stuff. The benefit of purchasing something like that here, even though the price is a little higher, is maybe you just want enough for the week. Maybe you don't need a 400 or 475 gram box. Maybe you just want 75 or 100 grams to last you for a week, and this would fit into your budget better. And then of course there's some specialty ones like Maple A granola. In true Canadian style, we are barbecuing and there is snow everywhere. We are having barbecued sausages for supper tonight on buns with mac and cheese with broccoli in it. Smoked cheddar sausages with spicy mustard, relish, onions and ketchup, and mac and cheese with broccoli. Today I made these yogurt cups. They have yogurt, honey, granola, strawberries, and blueberries. I got this chicken several weeks back. $6.50 minus 50%. It put me over budget that week. I wasn't planning on getting chicken. We're going to have this tonight. We're going to bake 3 of the pieces, and I'm going to use one of the pieces in the crock pot to make some broth and make some chicken soup for the week. Baked chicken legs with garden salad. Today we are doing a meatless Monday. So for lunch, I brought oat yogurt. I'm going to top it with granola. I'm going to cut up these berries to put on top. And then for snack, I have apple and grapes if I'm still hungry. Normally, we have Taco Tuesday, but this week we are going to have Meatless Monday, and we are going to make these easy peasy tacos tonight. They are just mix with 2 cups of water to hydrate. Set it aside. You fry it up just like you would ground beef. And this is pea protein. Pea protein, chili powder, nutritional yeast, red bell peppers, tomato powder, garlic, spices, organic coconut palm sugar, sea salt, herbs, and black pepper. All good things. We've had this before and we enjoy them. This is pretty easy to make. 2 cups of hot water, and you just pour the mixture. Stir it up, which I am going to do, and you let it hydrate for 5 minutes. So we'll give this a good stir, and then we'll come back and take a look at what it looks like 5 minutes from now. And after 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. Taco meat. Here it is, simmering away. We are going to do this 5 to 7 minutes until the liquid is absorbed. Here it is after it's done cooking. Easy peasy taco. And that looks and smells like taco meat. Here they are, the final masterpieces. Getting ready to make some broth and cook the chicken in preparation for chicken soup. Here is my chicken soup just cooking away. I used the broth that I got when I cooked the chicken leg. Here it is. I have to pull the meat off of it after. In the slow cooker, I also have in here carrots, onions, lentils, spinach, a handful of peas, and some, do I have any right here? Yeah, and some noodles. And some spices. The soup turned out awesome, and here I have my lunches prepared for the next 4 days at work. For lunch today, I am having chicken soup, an apple, and another one of these snacks that I have left over from December. It is nuts and craisins and cheese. But I'm thinking this apple is massively large. I'm going to swap it out for a smaller one out of the bag. That'll be too much for me for my lunch. And I just wanted to say about the soup. I added lentils into the soup. Now, I tried them the week that we did the plant-based week. I wasn't a huge fan, but I'm thinking I wasn't a huge fan of the way that I cooked them, or perhaps undercooked them. In the soup, they're delicious. I absolutely love this soup. It's extremely flavorful, and probably moving forward, I'll try to throw some lentils into all of the soups that I'm making. It actually made it really delicious. Tonight we are having the leftover mac and cheese that we had as a side dish the other night. We have added ground beef, onions, and mushrooms, and we're having a little casserole. Yogurt parfait cups again today. Now these ones have a little less yogurt and a little more granola than the first couple ones we did, because that's the end of the yogurt. So I guess we'll be adding that to the shopping list for next week. Tonight is a freezer clean out. We are having honey garlic meatballs, and we made the honey garlic sauce, Brussels sprouts, corn, and mashed potatoes. So my feedback for the week, we actually really liked the oat yogurt. I was super skeptical. I hesitated in even opening it at first. I don't know, the packaging didn't seem that appealing to me. And then when I opened it up and it was that solid in the inside, but we tried it and we actually both really liked it a lot. We'll be looking for that moving forward. I actually have been in the grocery store since then and they are sold out. So I must not be the only person who likes oat yogurt. We really enjoyed the meals this week. The weather is getting a little bit nicer here, so even though there's snow on the ground, we have been able to barbecue, so that was fantastic. And I just wanted to thank everybody so much for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would absolutely love for you to do so. Let me know your thoughts on what we're buying, what our prices are like compared to the prices where you are, what the meals that we're making are like compared to the kind of meals that you make. And one thing I'm extra curious about, how nutritionally balanced do you feel the meals that we are making are? Especially if you are a follower of the channel and you have more insight than just this 1 week's video. Let me know how you feel, how nutritionally balanced you think in general, how we eat plays out. Thanks so much, everybody, and I hope you have a fantastic week.